draft, it's definitely safe to say that Toda has a more robust draft. But I want to give the benefit of doubt to Evo's SG, right? Because you're looking at two distinctly different hero selections where Toda has yet to convince me that they have adapted yet. So I'll put my money on Evo's SG, based off of that reason, and also because Evo's SG just feel like a more stable team, right? A more solid team coming into this best of 3.
Welcome
Right,
to
now,
Mobile
you know what?
Legends.
It's time to actually start the games right here. This is going to be another lower bracket match for you guys. If you guys just joined us, we have Todak and Ebos. The two strongest teams from the previous seasons are now in the lower brackets at the verge of elimination, and one will be moving forward. Who is it going to be? It's in the hands of our casters to tell you the story.
Thank you so much for us here, and now we're going into his game 1 between Evo's SG going up against Todak. And so far, Todak is going to be playing a very interesting playstyle here. They're having the Esmeralda up with a support emblem instead of tank or mage role here. So this is my first time seeing a support emblem up on Esmeralda, full-fledged tank Anderson Esmeralda ever since Esmeralda has been introduced into this game itself here. And Husky, what are your thoughts on this Esmeralda support emblem now?
I think it's pretty interesting because you're looking at support emblem. It gives you innate cooldown reduction. Esmeralda generally just wants to stay in the fight and soak out as much shield as possible. There's not much shield on the side of Evo's SG for Esmeralda to kind of soak up per se, but the fact that you can proc your skills more often does give X-Ray the capability to stay alive. As long as this carry can dish out his damage, Evo's actually generally has no way of getting towards the back, getting to the back line, which was why I think So got the execute just to be able to fight a bit more effectively early on alongside this Kimi. But I think for Todak, they are just looking to play this game slow. They are not in a rush. However, it's a big gang on the top lane and us able to get away.
Yep. A little bit of damage being dished out towards the side of Toda here. Evo's SG objective driven here. Very similar strategies here. Now, they will take the first blood here with the help of JPL and the wraparound here. Evo's SG will start it off with one huge kill there, shutting down their off laner coming from Toda. And now Toda can't seem to get the hyper carry strat here because the grid buff is not available. However, right now JPL might be in some trouble with the Camilla, but it's, like I said, super tanky. Now Chiku forces a flicker, gets the final style points there, and Chiku will get a kill for him.
Yeah, that was actually pretty smart, knowing the exact amount of damage that he would deal. It's getting enough light within to secure this Carmilla. So I would say pretty well for Toda, especially when it goes towards the carry, who has a bounty hunter. Again, 40% extra gold is, I feel like that's way too strong. But that is the case for now. And Toda, again, they are not playing on a timer. You have the carry, you have such a robust front line that the later the game goes, the harder it is for Evo's SC to run straight at you. So they just have to stall this game, and eventually they will supersede what Evo's SG have.
Yeah, definitely here. Evo's going to be trying to find opportunities here with the Camilla here. JPL got to back off here. You can see E1 with the flicker as well and the RKO to pull back. Do they have the damage against JPL? He's super tanky. Here comes the Rafaela with the help as well. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough, but from the side, Sposa with the arrow connects on the E1, but it is a tag. Nerna's overcommitted with the Phantom Steed here, diving towards the tier 1. What was he thinking here? He will get paid with his life, and now Toda Moon forced to flicker away. But needs to back off. X-Ray Esmeralda tank. Can you run away? No, you cannot. Evo's SG takes 2 in the bag.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. Nernas wanted to kill onto the Rafaela. Woo! Maximum charge, so close, taking down Moon. But Nernas commits for the kill. Loon with a fancy footwork, able to dance around that turret, prevented his death. I'm surprised Toda stayed around to attempt to take the turtle with like 30% health, when Evo's SG just had to run at the right, so had to execute. So Toda botching that attempt a bit, but they're trying to pay it back by taking out Soma a second time. The first time, and they will get it.
Yep, and now Atlas going to be getting one kill there from the side of Toda. That's going to be a really, really nice kill that they need here to build up the economy here. Unfortunately, say Odir Bambi with the Kimi will get the turtle buff available here. Triple buff set up onto his Kimi, hoping to snowball a little bit more here. JPL trying to be a little bit sneaky, and like I said here, will be a little bit tanky here. Pops the ultimate as well, tries to bind them and a whiff, but unfortunately no follow-up available from side of Evo's SG and Toda. They're pretty split off as well. This is quite surprising here.
Yeah, Todak now you can see like on the map that everything is kind of slowing down. No one's coming to a fight. Nonas is just trying to speed push as much as he can. For Evo's SG, they will send the Uranus to deal with the Leomord, which is pretty normal. But here comes the falling star moon though. X-Ray finds himself in the hands of 3 members of Evo's SG, so he cannot fight that as well. This is again beneficial for Todak. The fact that they're slowing this down gives them more space for Chiku to come online. Same with the tanks to get their items, especially Valiant, who can transition into a core.
Uh-oh, E1, nicely done here. Tries to pop the ultimate here. Purify timing with the Bambi. Will be disengaged properly here, but from the sides as well. Now, here comes the Phantom Steed. Nas doing a lot of damage here, but Odir Bambi, he's thinking about cleaning house. He's got double kill, and from the sides as well, Forza will finish off the carry as well, as Toda loses another one here. Done with the cold baptism here, and there will be a triple kill for Odir Bambi. And now Toda, they just lose the entire lineup by overcommitting themselves against the presence of Odir Bambi.
Yeah, that was a disaster for Todak. I did not expect that to happen. I had confidence in Todak being able to take a fight, but unfortunately, it takes time for this lineup to come online. Carry needs his item, Esmeralda, because he's running the support emblem, not as tanky as before, which means that this Esmeralda becomes more item reliant. Same goes for Moon on the Nunas. Actually, just all 4 members except for the Atlas. I think that's the easiest way to put it. And this kind of lineup needs to be together as 5 at the same place at the same time to be effective, and they were split up, so it was actually just ran them over.
Oh, nicely done there from the side of Lund there with the Rafaela trying to zone them off, and so far it's doing so well from side of Evo's SG. Can they keep up the mobility here? Because currently you can see JPL is being super annoying on the Carmela, opening the map here, trying to zone them, finding opportunities from the side of Evo's SG to try and get kill potentials here from side of Toda. And Toda, they seem to be at a loss right now because A1 can't seem to be able to open the map for the rest of the teams just because of how much damage Evo's SG is just applying towards the entire map. Same goes for the pressure as well. And Toda, they need to find a way here, but now X-Ray getting connected to Arrow, but it's just behind the base here, behind the safety covers of this tier 3 wall, so it's going to be A-okay, but Moon now getting arrowed here. Where's the chain damage here? Yes, he will get the kill right there. Toda loses one. Evo's SG, they're getting trapped out as well. X-Ray with a beautiful Falling Star Moon, catching 2, but it's not going to be enough as they have to disengage. They catch on Forza, but that's only Forza on the support role apparently.
Yeah, so Toda able to get the kill on Selena. Doesn't really matter too much as the core members of Evo's SG are still alive. They still continue this push, and that's the weakness of Atlas, right? He cannot clear away fast enough. He tries to go in onto Soul, but Uranus is just not the target you want to go for. And even though Toda kind of got the huge ultimates onto Evo's SG, they only got the Selena in return. Evo's SG are perfectly fine with that.
Toda right now, they need one good team fight. They cannot afford to lose these team fights to come. Evo's SG, they are on a death timer here. And you can see they're getting desperate to close up this game. Toda, they're not giving an inch yet here. As they can see, they're making their way towards the red buff. They want Chiku to come up online, and this red buff is going to be successfully taken from the side of Chiku. Itemizations for you guys are up, and you can see there are a lot of huge items already available. Durance also available on Moon as well, and this Uranus, slowly but surely, he's going to be able to get shut down from the side of Toda. And Toda, they're playing this slow, they're playing this patiently here. If they can drag this game for another 3 minutes without losing any much objective, it might be a comeback here from side of Toda.
Yep, but also Todak's draft is starting to exhibit a slight issue where you have all these farm-hungry heroes sharing the same side of the map. You know, Esmeralda gets its own map, but it's actually its own. Doesn't really matter. The fact that Chiku is sticking with Nernas means that these 2 cores are not getting much farm at all, and even if they do, they're sharing farm, and no, they were scouted out by the Kimi ultimate. Unfortunately, not able to set up an ambush. Moon burns to like 60% health. they are not getting any goal in. Like these cores are being starved out because of how Evo's SG is playing the map. As now they're gonna collapse onto the Lord and attempt to take that away. This could be their win condition.
Yep. At the same time here, Lord dropping relatively quickly as well. Toda, they need to take this fight here. Forza with the arrow, trying to zone off A1. The Lord dropping into his 20% HP, but now this is where the engagement comes in. Evo SG, JPL overcommitting. He needs to back off. Knight is engaged. RKO connects on the two. They shut down one of the members from Evo. Toda, they're also low. Last HP, but maximum charge from the side of Odir Bambi on the sides here.
Oh,
Connects
Bambi!
one. Can he finish the round? That's triple kill. He's so low. The Nas is max as
Oh,
well.
the life
Now
steal!
the Nas, can he finish? And the maniac for Odir Bambi. Oh my goodness. Maximum charge? Nope. Unfortunately, doesn't connect for a Savage here. Husky. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness! Look at this.
Oh wow. Wow!
That's the
What?
that's the sense. Oh my God, Bambi!
Six
Yeah, you
cents
might.
Bambi.
Oh, there's Bambi coming online. Like he was one hit away from dying. He turns around. He hits the jungle camp. He gets his health back, and he kills off. I believe it was Chiku. I think
The
Torak
Nas,
never.
He killed off the Nas.
No, nah, right. They didn't expect Bambi to have so much spell vamp. That was absolutely crazy. This just gave Evo's SG a huge lead. That entire Lord fight was a setup. Toda committed to that, but they were not able to get Bambi, and Bambi wasn't even fighting with full health. I think he was at like 80%, and he was just like life stealing his spell vamping, life stealing his way up. Now he was actually gonna start on the Lord again. A 10-0 Kimi with Purify. Toda, they need to take this fight. They need to find a way to get through to Evo's SG.
Yep, they need round 2 here. Toda, now the biggest prize for the kill here is if they can kill off Odir Bambi, they're gonna hit a huge chunk of gold right now. And Toda, they're looking for the opportunity here. Can they find Bambi? Because Bambi pretty much showing himself here on the sides. Is Evo's SG gonna let it slide though? Because the maximum charge doesn't connect here. Toda, they are waiting for the right opportunity here. Corrosion side up on Chiku. X-Ray getting first out a little bit here. Forced to back off. Purify is available, but the damage from Bambi is just too great. He needs to back off, and nope, he won't get shut down. The Lord still getting baited from side of Evo's SG. JPL from the sides, getting tagged up low. Husky, the Lord is dropping. What do they do? What do they do? Toda, what can they do now?
I don't think they can even commit as Nunas uses the Phantom Sleep, but look at him getting melt through. As the Taurinus come out from Moon, maximum charge sits on the E1. Evo's actually so patient. They're holding onto the Lord. They're baiting for Toda to commit, and every time Toda walks forward, Bambi just guns them down. And now Evo's actually finally finished off the Lord. They take that objective, and they're looking for staggered members of Toda, and they're gonna find Nuna. This Leomon is dead. Evo's SG just playing this so darn well.
Well, I like how Soul was able to do that here. Just because Uranus needs to maintain his stack, Evo's SG just let Soul single-handedly tank the Lord by himself just to be able to maintain his stack, whereas the rest of the side of Evo's is just waiting patiently for Toda to make a play, and that trigger discipline coming from Evo's SG was just unreal. Toda was at a standstill for so long, and now Forza going for the dive, very preemptive, aggressive here, gets punished for it. Now Toda E1 going for the RKO, pulls back too, but no damage output here. As you can see, the Lord is knocking in his way. Chiku trying his best to finish off the rest of the members here. X-Ray pops to Purify, and they will take that Lord successfully here as Evo's SG. They will try and make the best out of it here, as Toda will live to tell another day here, but the tier 3s will fall in the middle lane here, Husky.
Yep, and again, another engage on to Evo's SG. They managed to kill off the Carmilla, so JPL will be taken now as Chiku being pretty aggressive, gets hit by the maximum charge. That is the retreat button. Toda able to minimize their loss. They still lose the inhibitor in the middle lane, but could have gone way worse as Forza with the preemptive aggression, the pistol arrow into maximum charge, wanted to assassinate, I believe, Moon, but damage wasn't enough. So Toda managed to hold on this game at least for now, but they have just been severely slowed down. Evo's SG basically extended their lifespan before this carry comes online, and Bambi is now a huge threat. I believe he's almost full slotted with that magic shop, and now Nunas again just not able to do anything. The arrow barely misses, and Toda, will they be able to kill off Soul?
They need a kill onto this right now. Soul gets dragged back by Older Bambi from the side. Doing look at those AoE damage. X-Ray catches him off guard, but still Older Bambi survives. Lern will be the casualty here, but what's gonna be next? Nanas from the sides will get finished off instead. Rafaela's passive will kill him off. But Toda, they're disengaging here, but the
Oh, Bambi.
coronavirus from JPL catches a big one. And Older Bambi with the wrap-up crew. X-Ray, can you survive this? No, you
Oh
cannot.
my
Triple kill
God.
for Older Bambi. 15 kills in the bag. And now the crystal up for grabs, and Todak will lose game number 1 in this lower brackets. Oh my god.
So far, history is still on the same path, and Evo's